It's too bad Kenn Thomas was not mentioned in the new Netflix documentary on the murder of Danny Casolaro and the octopus conspiracy that he was uncovering, which is also called the Enterprise, for those who study conspiracy stuff. And the guy who actually investigated Danny Casolaro's death in the documentary, he actually goes to the archives at University of Missouri in St. Louis, and that's where Kenn Thomas worked. He was the archivist there, and so he wrote a book about he wrote the first book about Danny Casolaro, and I corresponded with Kenn Thomas several times on an email about his research, his parapolitics, because he called it parapolitics because he also talked about Wilhelm Reich and the paranormal in related to conspiracy research and the Illuminati or whatever. And so this new Netflix documentary, if you read the reviews about it online, all the major corporate newspapers do not mention the primary suspect exposed in the documentary, who is Joe Cuellar. And so if you get to the end of the documentary, all the evidence points out that Joe Cuellar is the one who murdered Danny Casolaro. And so I could find like one review, maybe two reviews online that actually expose the most important information of the documentary. But yet, like Rolling Stone and Chicago Tribune and all these other big corporate sources, they leave out the most important part of the documentary. So it's like the cover-up continues in the corporate media. Because this conspiracy, the octopus, has to do with government drug smuggling. And of course, that got covered up by the CIA control of the media, corporate media. And so the cover-up continues. And this is a great documentary because it validates what Danny Casolaro was exposing. And it's too bad Kenn Thomas passed on. I think it was last year, or maybe the year before, but pretty sure it was last year. So I'm just going to leave it at that and hope people can watch the new American conspiracy documentary.